Hello, hello, hello. I am Rashard,
And I'm Melody.
and this is Unprofessional Opinion. We are here. We are back, man, and we are back doing what we love to do is talk to the people, man. We come up with great topics and literally discuss them throughout the week, and then we bring them to you guys day in and day out. And man, this feels good.
Yeah, it feels good to be back.
Yeah, I don't know why it feels like
Like we haven't been off.
yeah, we've been working, but we have been. So it's like one of those things where you're excited to do it again. I mean, we've been filming and doing things with other podcasts, and now we're back in our home doing it. So it feels good. By the way, you can always catch all of our content on Shard Mel's Unprofessional Opinion on YouTube and
on Anchor. You can
Anchor,
Spotify,
Apple Music.
Yes, you can listen to it.
Definitely catch it there. For our merch, it's right there. Actually, right there. So, definitely have it for you guys, man. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for pushing our message out there, and we got a lot of good things coming. We look at topics and we break them down, and then we actually put them out and draw a conversation. That's what we are here to do.
Right.
So
keep the conversation going, not to make you agree with us.
No. We only if you agree, then something is wrong. I'm not here to debate and make you agree with me. I'm here to drive the question.
Right. Get you to ask yourself the questions that we ask ourselves, and hopefully it sparks something in your brain, and it is a muse for you. Like, we listen to other podcasters or other married couples, and it's it sparks so much for us.
So much. We have questions. We watch movies. We watch documentaries. A lot of things that spark our interest and make us go, man, I never looked at it like that.
Right, because everybody got an opinion.
Yeah.
That don't mean that you know what you're talking about.
And that's why you come here for the unprofessional one, because that's what we give you. Today we're talking about love language.
Yes.
And we want to hit on that topic because we learned recently that we have different love language, like as a whole. So we start understanding what love language is, how I present it, how I give it to you, and how you receive it is going to be totally different. You might not. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to get into it. You tell us what you think. Always, the feedback, unprofessional _opinion on IG. He can hit us up on there. You can hit us up right here on YouTube. Again, unprofessional opinion _ is at IG. That's right there at the bottom. This is Melody. This is my wife. I don't know if you can hear, because sometimes she don't come through the mic because she act like she speaks soft, but she don't.
I don't. I'm actually kind of loud and a little bit aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah. So happy to be in her presence. And love language.
Yes. So, all right. Let's first get this out the way. You hear this so often. You hear it from I hear it more because it probably piques my interest more, but I'm sure it comes from the opposite sex as well. I hear a lot often. Women don't know what they want. Nothing I can do could ever please a woman. But you want to be with a woman, right? And there's probably a particular woman that you want to be with, so you need to find out what she wants and what pleases her. Like, if it was your children, would you say children don't know what they want? Like, there's nothing I can do to please them, so I quit. Like, you wouldn't do that with your kids. So why would you get that frustrated and do that with your wife? We all grow up in different households. We all have different things that shape who we are as individuals. We all have different reasons why, like, starting from birth. Like, for instance, my first son, we couldn't lay him back and put him in the bathtub. We had to sit him up. Even like you know how hard it is to sit up an infant to give him a bath. It's very difficult. It takes two people. So we had to sit him up because something happened in the hospital when he was born where he did not like to lay back.
Right, right.
And this was like for the first year or two of his life.
Yeah.
So different things that happened throughout our childhood, going to our adulthood, we learn and we grow, but there's still different ways that affect who we are and the way we receive love. Mm-hmm. So that's my start, and my start for it coming from a woman's standpoint. You can tell me how you feel about it coming from a man's standpoint.
Well, my love language, I didn't know I was given. I had no clue I was given it, but my core values, things that I was taught by my parents, ultimately begin and end with love language. It's how I present who I am to the person I'm with. It describes how I feel about them and the detail of what I'm doing. So if I can cook for you and I can just take eggs and put them, but if I use that good butter, you know what I mean? If I use, I buy the good ingredients because I really want you to savor that taste. I'll make your eggs just right.
Or you make them the way I like them.
Yeah.
Like maybe I don't want scrambled eggs.
Maybe you want scrambled. You want it hard.
Yeah.
But I make them the way you want them. I make the pancakes just enough, just crispy on the edge. Recently, my wife, I did not know, and this is 18 years of marriage and 20 something years, 21 years of being together. I didn't know she can make French toast, and I love French toast. I never asked her to make French toast.
I didn't know he liked French toast.
And of recent, the love language. It's really because I didn't say it, and because she did. When she did make it, it made me feel a certain way. It made me go, wow. I'm sitting on the couch like, man, I understand why. I used to see, you always see that photo, or like an older couple, where the man is sitting on the couch, and he's like watching TV or what, and his wife is like consistently moving in the kitchen, and not to sound cliche or whatever it is, but you know what? That's not even tradition. That's just kind of how things work. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I get in the kitchen too. But nevertheless, I always get off topic. I seen those variables happen right in front of me. She was in the kitchen just like doing her thing, and then I eventually looked up and I had French toast and eggs and turkey bacon and all these things that I like, and I'm like, wow, it's not even 9:00. But it made me go, whew, wow, I did not know. So that was a part of love language for me. It was one of those things where I can look back and go, I remember when you made me that. Can you make that again?
So what you're saying is your love language is service.
No, surprise.
Surprise.
I like to be surprised.
Okay.
But your love language, I'm not allowed to talk about our sexual activity anymore because I've gotten in trouble multiple times for saying that.
Not by me.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not allowed to say, but and I'm not even like in detail with it. But honestly, love language, my personal love language is service.
Yeah.
My personal love language is service. Meaning, Mel doesn't know what it's like to when that little, check engine light come on. She don't know. She's just like, what, you got a light on in the car.
And this is coming from somebody who knows. I know how to order everything that for oil change. I know what to get. I know what brand to get. So it's not because I'm just like one of those girls that don't know how to do things. I know how to change spark plugs.
She's just fucking spoiled. Yeah. Because her husband has spoiled her from jump. She does not know what it's like to, tune-ups, oil changes, tire change. maintenance on her vehicle,
Directions.
orgasms. She does not know how to live without none of those. You know what I'm saying?
Directions. Like I
Directions. See, that's not true.
no,
That's
but
not
I don't
true.
have to. If I don't have to, I don't. But if I have to,
I learned that too. I learned that if she wants to get somewhere, she knows how to get there. No matter, I don't give a shit. You can drop her off in Omaha, Nebraska. She will if she want to get somewhere, she'll get there. I know that now. I thought like, man, she's horrible with directions, but no, that's not the case. So now she get lost and she called me. I know it's just out of frustration. That has nothing to do with her sense of direction. It's all about just frustration. So, and I leave it at that. But yes, I serve it. So, I am a giver. I'm a giver by nature. I really don't want to receive anything. Pause.
I hope not.
Anything. But, but yeah. So, I love the feeling of someone being or having joy because something was done, and they enjoy. They're having fun because of. I enjoy that feeling. I love the fact that on her birthday, she can open up something that I know she's going to use and enjoy. So I'm all about service. I'm all about making her feel a certain way. My love language is comfort. I think I provide that security. Those are my love languages. Those are things that I provide. You know what I mean? And I love hard. I realize that. I love extremely hard, and I don't want to. I don't want to share that with nobody. I don't. It's hard to share that with, and you never. It's important. It's one of those things where you got to understand what your partner's asking or what they need.
Yeah, sometimes they're not asking it. You have to pay attention. Like a lot of us are very self-centered and don't even know it. I'm one of them. There's some times where, and I actually like am very compassionate. I'm like intuitive with my children, but as far as like when you're with somebody that's giving, you can kind of take advantage of it. You get used to it, and you don't really show the appreciation, even though I always appreciate it. I didn't always show it because it's like, oh well, you've been doing it for 18 years, so 21 years, so that's how this relationship goes. But that's not cool. That is not cool. And honestly, if you pay attention, the love that someone is providing you is what they want in return. So what he was giving me that's his love language. He's giving that to me, and I should be returning that to him because he's giving that type of love because that's how he receives love. So that's what he's expecting from me. And all this time I'm thinking, well, no, I do this and I do that and I do this, and that's enough.
That's enough.
And the same with him. He's like, whoa, like I make sure your car is
Yeah,
washed.
yeah.
I put gas in your car. I do this. You don't have to worry
I make
about
sure you
this.
get to work.
Yeah.
I call you
What
when you
is
get
the
there.
problem? I'm
I
like,
rub your feet when you come home. I
I'm
draw
like-
you a bath.
yeah, not every day. That's like, but
That's not on occasion.
most of the time, like I'm
On
going to bed.
occasion, is like
All right, but you're going
on Tuesdays.
Okay, got it. So what I'm saying is
You get a bath like every Wednesday.
together or bath.
Yeah, but
We
then
draw it together.
I'll draw you.
All right, but how you going? Go off subject on your time to talk and go off subject on my time to
I
talk.
went off time. Shit.
I'm trying to. All right, so now I lost my thought. So
Sucks.
what I'm saying,
I do that all the time.
my love language is touch. My love language is affection. And I know that it's because that's what I got young, and I got a lot of attention, and that's what he gave me in the beginning. So I want that all the time. And after a long, hard day's work, he's like calming down on his way home from work, talking to his friends because he's just trying to get that balance from transition from work to home. And you want, to be able to give your wife and your children
that time,
all that attention. When he comes home from work, I'm transitioning too, but I'm working from home. I want all your attention, and I'm like, oh, he in a bad mood. He's on the phone. He not even in a bad mood, but I'm feeling that way because I didn't get that hug, or I didn't get that, hey, beautiful, or that slap on the butt that I act like I don't like, but I love it. I'm living for her. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? So, yeah, I like that. That to me that's how I receive love. So we were like arguing, going back and forth, and that's how we figured it out. We arguing and we realizing like we did all this stuff, and it's like, but we did everything but what we see as love from one another. So even though, like, I say it was rude for me not to appreciate all the stuff that he did for me because I'm like, but you didn't give me a hug, but you just did a million other things, but you didn't give me a kiss. And he's like, oh well, you just did all this, but you didn't wash the dishes, or you didn't, or or you. I'm using it as an example, but that hasn't been a problem in years. But I'm just saying a while ago that would. Like in the beginning, that would be a problem. But I realize now that as much as I don't like washing dishes, I don't like living in filth. And also, since he receives love by by service, cleaning up the house, washing clothes, that's me showing him my love, my appreciation for him, because that's what he does for me. It's usually just all the stuff outside the house. It's like or in the house too, because he puts up shelves and he'll do stuff, make our closet
There is not one
more
man
accessible.
that has touched anything in my house other than my father.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah,
and the person that built it. That's
right.
That's it. But that's what we came to this conclusion, and it was an argument, and we were literally in the middle of the argument, and I'm like,
it's our love language. You're fucking retarded.
I had to call him back, and I'm like, I'm sorry, because I literally missed the whole point of everything you were trying to say, because I'm like, well, you didn't do this, and I'm like, I sound like an asshole, and I'm sorry.
Oh, it's cool. You're my asshole, so it doesn't matter. But all in all, check your love language. Find out what it is. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Discuss it, and you come up with a good argument, and it also help you check off some of those boxes that you probably haven't checked off in a while, and get rid of some of the things you don't need.
And it also, if you are single and you are looking for a relationship long-term,
get rid of that awkward shit that you have. It does.
Yeah, it also helps you with not falling for like what they call a devil in a blue dress or a serpent, something like you're, because if someone is showing you like your love language, if they're doing that, but then they like a F-boy, like, oh, they don't have no other qualities going for them, was like, oh well, they're affectionate, oh well, they clean up the house.
Yeah, it helps you
and she's
search
like,
for a deeper meaning of who they are.
Exactly, because he's not the greatest guy ever because he gives me good hugs. He's the greatest guy.
Head. Good head.
No, definitely.
Not...
I mean, that's great.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, that doesn't make you the greatest guy ever. That don't make you marriage material. Like,
I thought that's what you. Oh, you wasn't talking about that?
No, I'm saying.
We'll edit that out.
I'm saying, it's so much more to a person in a relationship.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Than them just like, oh, well, they provide this part of what I need. No, you need somebody that's gonna provide everything. Realistic things, ladies. Realistic and gentlemen. Realistic things, but provide everything, that those emotional and physical needs. And what I mean by physical needs, I mean your basic necessities. Like, everybody needs a place to stay. Everybody needs food to eat. Everybody needs clothes to wear. Like, if your basic needs are being met and you're being pleasured, then nest and somebody is showing you your love language, that's even better. But if they're not showing your love language and all those other things are being met, teach them. If they are willing to learn, then you should be willing to work with them, because I'm sure there's some things that they're going to have to teach you that, and to me, I feel like it's worth teaching rather than just saying, checking this one off the box, moving on.
Yeah, go in there with open mind. Listen, this was awesome. Again, love language. Go ahead and speak to it, understand it, and just try to grow from it. And go in a relationship with an open heart. Mm-hmm. It's at the end of the day, you have to, be open. If that's the person, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
it gotta be the person. It can't be just some random guy that you met at KOD or some girl.
I mean, it could be.
It could be. I'm not gonna say you can't. You know what I mean? KOD got some quality in there.
I know. Don't be messing up Starlight.
Anyway,
chances of romance.
This is Unprofessional Opinion. I am Rashard,
and I'm Melody.
And again, our merch right there.
We represent
tonight. Last shot, and we got therapeutic vibes, man. Therapeutic vibes. They're right there too. We put them on our page there. Be on IG. We always supporting everybody. As always, Drip Scent, all these other people that support us, man. We love them. Again, our merch is on there. It's right there. So, you have anything?
I do talk, guys. Whoever said that, you don't know me. You need to get to know me.
Oh man, I appreciate you guys. This is Unprofessional Opinions. Like and subscribe. Everything. Come back. We got more. Thank you.